Hello all, welcome to Wise Beacon. We might have heard about renting cars, houses, and other things, which is very common in India. But have you ever heard about renting a wife? Well, there is one place in India where such a practice still exists. This is a tradition which involves renting of a woman and young girls as wives, which exposes a dark underbelly of gender exploitation that persists despite India's progress in women's rights. Okay, what is this practice all about? Where in India it is happening? Let's get into the video to find out the same. According to the Legal Services of India, the Dadicha Pratha is an annual event where families offer their daughters or wives for rent in a makeshift market. The strange practice exists in the inland villages of Shivpuri district in Madhya Pradesh, India. Men participate in this market, selecting women based on criteria such as virginity, physical appearance, and age. The practice has reportedly been ongoing for decades, with thousands of such arrangements finalized every year. Here, the wives are rented for a period of 1 month to 1 year. The women are given on lease to a wealthy businessman who don't have a wife by their own husbands. In some places, poor people enter into an agreement with brokers and marry off their daughters to rich men for a price. Usually, a person from a poor or uneducated background sells or mortgages his wife or daughter to a rich landlord, businessman, etc., just seeing it as an easier and quick way to earn money. The pricing of girls in the system is deeply disturbing. Legal Services India reveals that virgin girls between 8 and 15 years old are given preference, with prices ranging from 15,000 to 25,000 per bride. In some cases, the amount can soar up to 2 lakhs for girls considered beautiful. So, why is it being followed still now? What is the actual reason behind it? These practices are resorted to when the rich men of the village fail to find a bride. A market oriented system will be prepared for the same, and this weird practice is fueled by several factors: skewed sex ratios in some Indian states, poverty, and the desire to avoid dowry payments, and the commodification of women and girls. The escalating problem of female infanticide has significantly distorted Indian sex ratios. This imbalance has led men in these areas to seek brides from economically disadvantaged regions. Financial considerations plays a crucial role, with families agreeing to rent or sell their daughters to avoid hefty dowry expenses. Most disturbingly, the practice reduces women and girls to mere commodities, with their value determined by factors such as age and physical appearance. Okay, how the practice is conducted? A market oriented system will be prepared for the same. After a transaction is completed, a contract is formed between the male, who's the buyer, and the lady, who's to be bought. The contract is drawn up in the stamp paper of rupees 10 to rupees 100. The system also allows women who have been bought to be resold by giving the stamp paper to the other person. At the end of the contract period, the women's ownership can be transferred for a higher amount and the contract can be renewed. The woman can withdraw from the contract at any point of time if she wants, and she should give an affidavit for the same. After that, the woman has to return the predetermined amount to her ex-husband or her father. The woman accepting more money from another man is also considered a breach of contract. If the man wishes to continue the contract with the woman, an additional amount must be paid. Even though the police are aware of such practices, no legal action is taken as there are no complaints. It is only the girls from the poor households who fall victim to these practices. The eradication of such practices requires a multi-pronged approach, including stricter law enforcement, community education, and addressing the root cause of poverty and gender inequality. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please give likes, comments, and dislikes, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you.